you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Hello, welcome to Relax the Podcast. Lovey,
Hi.
I know we're in the SAS podcast room again, but look behind you.
What's behind me?
Are we in the SAS podcast room?
It says relax.
I quickly made a relax sign because
You
we've been in here
quick
so
crafted?
many. We've been in here so much lately because the
Yeah,
weather.
because it's summertime and it has air conditioning in here, so that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I
Look at
made a
that. You're so
little-
crafty.
So whenever we podcast in here now, we have a
Crafty
little paper sign that
McCrafterson.
says relax. Hello, everybody. So many
Hi.
things to discuss today, Lovey.
A lot of maybe too much man thigh going on in this
Oh.
frame. This framing is
Too
like,
much or not enough?
Well, because it looks like it's kind of like an under.
Oh.
Under angle. Whatever. It's fine.
Do you want me to move the camera for
No,
you?
it's okay. I'm not. It's.
I can adjust it. We can maybe censor. We can blur.
Blur it.
Do you want to blur your man thigh? Censor the man thigh?
Yeah.
How's
How's it going?
How are you? Who needs to relax for you, my dear?
You want me to go first? I can go first. I had some special daddy alone time with the twins over the weekend. And what I wanted to do was take them to the beach because they love doing that. So I took them to the beach, and what they love doing lately is like I'm holding each of their hands, and we stand right at the edge of where the waves crash, and we come up with different nicknames for the waves and stuff like that, and then kind of jump them as they come, and the kids laugh and have the best time ever. And we were having a great time. And surprisingly, even though the weekend the beach we're at was so unpopulated, not crowded at all, there wasn't anybody within 50 yards on either side of us. And we're standing there, right there at the edge of the water, having a great time. And then I hear a family come up behind us.
Okay.
Two adults, a mother and father, and then two sons, probably ages like 12 and 10. And again, 100 yards of beach to the next person. And our stuff is there, or like the twins' little shoes and like a bucket. Not much else. I didn't bring a whole bunch of stuff. And they put their stuff down right next to the bucket and our shoes. And I was like, oh, what? Okay. Yeah, I just noticed it because I can hear them, jibber jabbering or whatever. And then they set up their blankets, stuff like that. And the two parents like lay down and are just kind of like napping because then their boys come and are, these two young boys to play in the water and are just screaming at each other, having a great time, but doing it a foot from me and the twins.
That's so
directly
interesting.
in front of us. And I was like, it was so strange to me that out of 100 yards of beach where nobody else is, they put their stuff right next to ours. And the kids played. I could have touched them. I could have reached out and pushed them away. You know what I mean? They were playing that close.
Yeah.
And it frustrated me to the point of where I was like, okay, I kept looking back to the parents to be like, you guys are really doing this? Like you're ruining like this like core memory magical moment I'm having with my special daddy alone time with the twins. But they're not getting the vibe from me, like kind of looking back at them, like doing like kind of Larry David, like what the heck? So I'm like, okay. And hey twins, let's move down a little bit. And so like I moved down probably like 50 feet with them and we're having fun. But like, how in the ocean, there's kind of like a current that pulls kids to the side. So no joke, after we move all like 50 feet down, these two boys get carried by the current down right in front of us. But then they come back in and stop again and are playing right in front of us again.
Maybe they just wanted to play with you guys.
I just couldn't believe it. And I kept just looking around and like truly like so far away was the next person on the other side of us that they chose to set up camp. And I just thought it was insane. It was insane behavior. And they weren't like maybe they were on vacation, but they didn't have accents or anything like that. So I didn't know. In my head, I'm like, maybe this is like a European thing.
Maybe they didn't say hi to you or anything though? The parents?
No, they didn't say hi.
I was like, maybe they're trying to make friends or something. I can't stand when people do that.
No, they went to sleep.
Oh, nice. Okay. So they wanted you to watch their kids. Maybe they felt safe going to sleep because they're like, oh, there's people here. So if anything happens to our kids, then that guy will watch them. I can't stand when people do that at like airports. When you sit down at an airport, you go find a spot where there's not a lot of people around you.
What airport are you going to where there's not a lot of people, where you can find spots?
You go to the terminals that are more empty. Like you go to the areas where there's no flights taking off or whatever.
Like at that gate, nothing's going on at that gate.
Not terminal gate. And someone comes and sits right next to you. Like kind of anywhere when someone comes and sits like in the seat right next to you.
Are
when
you
there's
sitting
like
by the plugs?
No, I've never. I don't use. I'm not gonna.
You're not a plug person at airports?
No, I use my own external thingies or use my computer. Unless I have to charge my computer, which I guess I have used plugs for that.
This must not have been at Denver Airport.
Denver Airport, you're not going to find a spot at the Denver
anywhere.
Airport that there's not a million people at. No. Well, I'm sorry. That sounds hilarious.
Unhinged behavior. I would never in a million years do that.
They probably just assumed that their kids were safe because they're with another adult if they were near you.
I got my hands full.
Oh,
I got both hands full. Like I'm not. I mean, I would if I needed to. I could rescue somebody if I need to. I've got lifeguard training.
Wait,
but
lifeguard training?
I do.
Huh? I don't think did. I know that?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot it.
I got the merit badge, honey.
Merit
badge.
Merit.
I did say it weird, to be fair.
Yeah, you did say merit.
It did come out. It did come out weird.
Well, I have some things to chit chat about with you. I have oh my God, there's a lot of things actually. First of all, I've got a lot of comments to read. You guys left us some comments that I'm excited to read to you. But I have a hot take, and I think we've perhaps even talked about this, but when we're almost at 200 episodes, so like, of course, we probably talked about everything.
It's like 194.
But we found a great sandwich place this weekend, and before we went to the place, that what's funny is that's one of the things I wrote down to talk about was sandwich.
One of those words where it's like the D should be silent.
No, well, you just straight up say M. You don't say the N or the D.
Sandwich.
Yeah, you say SAM.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich. Like the witch named Sam. Sandwich.
Sandwich, yeah. Sandwich.
And that's something I have something to admit that I'm horrified by, and I'm such a hypocrite because I've always, whenever you or anyone has said sandwich, I've been like, who says sandwich? I think we've talked about it on this podcast.
Hey, 194 hours of it, probably. It's
been one of those things where I'm like, ugh, sandwich or sandwich. Like there's no M. Well, I was editing my vlog, love. And
did you do it? Did you catch yourself saying it?
I said sandwich with an M.
Was it rubbing off on you, or this is like an evolution?
I think
or is this how you've always said it?
It's probably how I've always said it. And I'm sitting here being judgy pants of people who say sandwich. And
you've been doing it the whole time?
Sandwich.
Jeez.
Anyway, before we went to the sandwich, now I'm thinking about it, sandwich shop.
Throw it away.
It's really, I know I've said down here, I'm not a sandwich girly, right? But
yeah, you don't. You're
it's
picky
because
eater.
I would never say I'm a picky eater. First of all,
well, you're not a sandwich girly. You're not a wrap girly.
No, it's not that
you're not a salad girly.
It's not that I'm not.
What are you?
It's not that I'm not any of these things. It's that I only like them when they're good. I'm like I'll eat any kind of food. It's not like I'm like, I don't eat this except for blue cheese. I'll eat anything as long as it's good quality. So like I don't like a crappy sandwich, which is most sandwiches in my opinion.
Gorgonzola?
What about gorgonzola?
Similar to blooch.
How on earth could you think that those are similar?
You're just gonna shame blue cheese, and you think I'm just gonna let it go?
Blue cheese literally.
Once you said
vomit.
it, my brain like screeched to a halt, and I couldn't think about anything else. Halt. Thank you.
Wait. Blue cheese is actually the same taste. The flavor of blue cheese is the literal exact same flavor as every time I've ever vomited. I'm not kidding. It tastes like stomach acid that comes up when you throw up. I hate blue cheese. But anyway, gorgonzola tastes nothing like blue cheese. Have you lost your mind?
Which is a similar kind of cheese.
But it tastes nothing.
Because it's like a crumbly. But I guess you like feta.
So is
you like feta, yeah.
No, but do you not have taste buds? They're completely different flavors.
I can't actually think of what gorgonzola tastes like. What is it in?
I don't know. Love, this is crazy conversation.
Well, I mean, it's not like in a Cobb. Like, is there a like, that's,
sometimes it's in like a Waldorf like type of salad where there's like
Waldorf?
Yeah, like there's like
grapes?
I don't know. Yeah, like grapes and walnuts and things.
Gorgonzola in
Some people
Waldorf.
who cares? It doesn't matter. Gorgonzola is nothing like blue cheese.
Right.
I don't think your taste buds work if you think those taste
But you're
the
saying
same.
you're fine with gorgonzola.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't taste like vomit.
I can't picture it.
You think blue cheese and gorgonzola
are like similar, yeah. Put them in the same.
What?
Same family of
that's crazy.
queso.
I wonder if blue cheese is similar to cilantro, where some people just like think it tastes like butt, and some people think it like there's like people. Everyone's taste buds are different. Where people,
cilantro.
I like cilantro, but
Get
some
out of here.
people either think it tastes like soap or they think it tastes like cilantro. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh,
you had a sandwich that you liked.
We were going before we even went. I was like, I'm probably not going to like these sandwiches, even though they've got good reviews, because
you're saying sandwich is so wrong, so weird now because you're overthinking it. You just said sandwiches. you're
I didn't say sandwiches.
You did. You
I
did.
said sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Whatever it was.
So.
And you're never gonna get through this.
I know.
Because you can't say the word.
No, because you've interrupted every sentence that's come out of my mouth. So anyway, my hot take on a sandwich is that the most important aspect to a sandwich is
the bread.
Obviously. It could have the best innards in the world.
Don't say innards.
I'm saying it. Best innards in the world.
Ugh.
If you got crappy bread, trash.
It's all about the
Garbage
bread,
trash.
baby.
And I feel like most sandwich shops don't understand that. They think like, oh, we're going to make all these incredible ingredients for the inside of the sandwich. And they don't think about how the most important part is literally the bread.
I don't like when sandwich places, there's one that's like franchised in this area, and they're just like, oh, let's put it on sourdough. Just everything's just on sourdough. And it's like sliced sourdough. Like that's not.
Sourdough's good if it's toasted and it's like a grilled cheese.
Yeah, but
or
like
something
when I'm
like
talking
that.
about a sandwich shop, I'm talking about a sub, like
Yeah,
a
you want a
grinder,
sub,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean, like a
hoagie.
A hoagie, like like there's a lot, the different variations you can do with that, but like not just like sliced sourdough, and that's like
Well, all that to say, this place that we went to had wonderful bread. I was so pleased. I loved it.
I know. I couldn't tell because you couldn't see like over the counter where they made it, but like when it came out, it was like all wrapped up. When I unwrapped it, like, I knew it was going to be good just from the sight of the bread.
Mm-hmm.
When it has like a little bit of like the flour coating on it, you know what I'm saying? Like you can see like the like
that could backfire because it could be a sharp ciabatta.
What do you mean a sharp ciabatta?
Sometimes ciabatta
like
bread,
too
like
sharp.
Yeah, not like sharp in flavor, sharp in edges.
I know, yeah.
Like where like they toast a ciabatta, you know.
I
and
like
it's
a sharp ciabatta.
Where her crunch like breaks all the top of your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Best sandwich you've ever had in your life? Go.
Best sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Do you have an answer? Can you?
I don't.
Do you have a top few that pop in mind? Are you okay? Are you vomiting currently?
That's the burp that I was trying to talk through. It didn't work. There's a place in LA called It's All About the Bread.
Mm-hmm.
And they understood,
they understand the assignment.
There's a few things there that are really good. But their meatball was like top tier.
Wow! For all the sandwiches in the world, the best sandwich in your opinion is a meatball.
I know it's crazy.
That's
There's also there's another famous place in LA that has a sandwich called like the Godmother. That's like everything Italian.
Is that the one by the beach?
Yeah,
that one's very good.
Bay City.
Very scary going there.
Well, it's so competitive. There's no parking, and everyone wants the same sandwich, and everyone's there for it.
Not so much the parking. It was more like it reminded me when I lived in New York City. Going to a deli in New York City is a very scary experience. They just kind of yell at you, and you're like, the number 7. You just kind of say whatever word that comes out of your mouth first.
There, like,
and that's how it was there. They're like, what do you want? And if you don't say right away, you're out.
Yeah, and it's so popular, then you're stuck kind of waiting around that deli for a half hour.
But very good sandwich. I have had that one.
Those are the two that come to mind. The ones we had this weekend, I mean, they could be up there,
They're pretty good.
Yeah, this conversation could leak easily into, for me, breakfast sandwiches, which I know is something that you're not a girly of.
No, I am. They just have to be good ones. Like if you just were randomly like want a breakfast sandwich, I'd say no. But if we were going to a place that had a great one, like there's one in Vancouver that had a really good.
There's a bunch of places in Vancouver, that were really good.
And there's a sandwich, breakfast sandwich here in town that I really like. That has like goat cheese on it, which I do love.
And it has like some sort of a jam, like a bacon jam.
Yeah. My best sandwich that
that one's good.
ever had in my life was a po' boy in New Orleans.
Okay.
Like
was it when I was with
insane.
you? I was with you and we had some. Was it that time?
I don't remember. I don't know. Probably because I'm sure that every time I went back, I had to have it. It was. I think we did go. We were with Flynn We took Flynn around the bus tour.
I remember you and like your crew, like everyone like loved them. Like I didn't think it was so great.
Well, you were very incorrect. This is actually not a matter of opinion. It was like factual.
It kind of was just like shredded lettuce and mayo and like, was it like fried shrimp?
Well, it depends on the one you got.
Well, I'm asking you. You said
the one that I got was. There was two. There was two I liked. There was the like classic po' boy, which was shrimp, like fried shrimp, little fried shrimps, and like the shredded lettuce, whatever sauce they put in. But the bread was outstanding. And then there's another one called like the debris or something like that. It was called something really gross sounding because it was like all the leftover drippings and droplets of like all the randomness.
Oh wow!
And it sounds so garbage. It was literally called like garbage or debris or like leftovers or something nasty. I don't know. It was called something gross, but it was crazy delicious. Like, and it was about the bread. The bread was like flaky. I've had so many po' boys everywhere else, and like they're never good, even if the innards are delish, because the bread isn't correct. The bread has got to be correct. Like a little bit chewy, a little soft, fluffy, but kind of chewy at the same time, but like with a little bit of a crunch on the outside. It's like there's a very specific type of bread.
Yeah.
That I think is elite on a sandwich, and it's hard to find. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that was...
There's one in college I can think of that I would always get called the Westville Special. It was in New Haven, Connecticut. The Westville Pizza place. Mm-hmm. I think that was just called Westville Pizza.
You're looking at me like I'm going to...
But they had a sandwich called the Westville Special that was really good. I could go on and on about sandwiches.
You love a sandwich.
I do. Those are really good, though.
Yeah, we did have some good sandwiches. I had something else I wanted to talk about. Well, I have a lot of things. So you know how our house is haunted, right?
Yeah.
So, our house we think is haunted. We've like seen things out of peripheral vision. Like I'll feel like there's someone around, and like I feel
happens
like
multiple times a day.
I'll see like someone standing down the hall, and I'll turn my head and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
But like out of your peripheral vision, you see like some sort of shadow of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a new thing. So that happens often. There's noises. I've heard drums playing late at night, windows rattle, creaking sounds, doors randomly opening for no reason or shutting for no reason. But something new has been happening lately.
Oh, no.
And I'm curious if it's been happening to you too.
Okay.
Recently, when I leave, like if I leave the house or if I walk out of a room and I want to close the door behind me, as I'm closing the door behind me, it feels like someone is pulling the door open.
Yeah. That's called a draft.
No.
That's called a window.
No.
A window or a door is open on the other side of the room or house. And it's
it's not that.
It's called backdraft.
That happens in the doors in the house because there's not stoppers, but doors to the outside have like kind of like a stopper thing on them. Like I don't know how to explain it, but they can't.
Well, they're not like soft closed doors. They don't have that.
Well, but they don't close like a regular door where there's a like the regular doors in the house have a little bit of a gap between the door and the floor, right? Mm-hmm. So there's no tension. Like the only thing that makes it open and close is the literal hinge of the door. Whereas the doors that go outside, specifically my office door, there's a couple doors. This door over here, it's like a rubber. It's like to stop the draft from coming in the house. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you'd call that. So there's literally, unless there's a huge gust of wind, that's not going to happen. And I'm not talking about like the wind helps the door to open or close. I'm talking like the door is almost closed and I'm like walking and I feel it pull me back. That happened to me today at this door, which there's no way a draft can do that to that door. Not a chance. And there's no wind today. Like I'm looking outside.
It's pretty much the only doors where this happens would be doors to the outside. That's how that whole thing works.
No, doors inside the house close because of drafts too.
No, because it's like a change in like wind pressure.
Yeah, but doors in the inside of the house open and close all the time because of wind.
No, it's the ones that go to the outside that are going to feel like that kind of flow of air or whatever from the other side. You know, those are the ones that's going to happen to. It's not going to happen to like a closet door. Is that where this is happening?
A closet?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
You're like saying like, well, no, it doesn't happen to like front doors and back doors, but I'm saying
our front doors and back, they have a rubber stopper thing. I'm not saying it can't happen because of wind. I'm saying that you would need a significant amount of wind, not to close or shut the door. Wind can close and shut doors fine, but to pull my
I'm saying it's because of open windows.
Who's talking? Who brought up windows?
Me.
Why?
Because that's where the air is. Because you keep saying that I'm saying that like another door is
no
open.
one slammed a window.
No, I'm saying because the windows are open and you're trying to close the door and it's doing this weird wind thing. And you're like, oh my gosh, it's
There's
a ghost.
no
But it's because the
wind.
windows are open.
Show me wind.
It's not
Show
windy
me
right
wind.
now.
There was no wind today, love. I was at that door, and as I was closing, it was almost closed. There's not a wind or a window open or shutting or anything in sight. It did not feel like wind. It felt like someone grabbed the other side of the door handle and pulled it back open hard. It wasn't
Show me how much resistance.
suction. It was like that. I swear to you, it was someone pulling. Someone was pulling the
Were
other
they
side of the
telling
door.
you not to go outside?
I don't know. I went like this. Ugh, and I closed the door the rest of the way. That's the thing it's like there's so much activity
it's
at this
eye
house
roll worthy.
that like I was talking about it with our babysitter the other day. I was because there was some loud popping cracking sound when we were sitting with the kids, and we both just kind of looked and then like kept talking, and she's like, that's all the time. And she like randomly started as she randomly after our conversation was done was like, by the way, that happens all the time. I was like, I know this house. She's like, the noises in this house. I was like, I know, it's bananas. And I said, what's crazy is that one sound, if we were at my last house, I would have been like, what was that? Something just cracked. Something broke in this house.
Yeah.
I would have panicked. But because we're so used to it in this house, it's at the point where like crazy. I'll hear someone running down the hall in the middle of the night.
Me too. I do hear that. I just
well, you probably do hear me.
Yeah.
But I'll.
You don't sleep.
But there's times where I'll hear running up and down the hall. I'll hear doors slam. I'll hear talking. I'll hear all these things, and you'll be right next to me, or I will be down in my office and I'll know you'll be asleep. The kids are all asleep. I know there's no one else that it could possibly be. And I literally go, oh, and then just keep going about my business.
I just imagine you like taking an AirPod out and then putting it back in.
Like in here the other night it happened. It sounded like someone was knocking on this door. That's literally 1 foot from my desk.
Yeah.
And I looked and it's just black. It's just dark outside. There's nothing there. There's no one there. But straight up, I heard someone knocking on the door.
Come on.
And I just looked at it and was like, ugh. I rolled my eyes and just kept working. It's like, guy, I'm working, ghost.
Right.
Leave me alone, ghost.
Write it down.
This ghost.
You know what I mean?
Like, come on.
Write it in fog on the mirror or something.
Yeah. What do you got to say? None of this like standing around.
What is so important?
Just standing around and then like closing doors. What, you don't want me to go outside? Why? What do you want me doing here? Do you have something to say? Because if not, let me go outside. Don't pull the door back open.
Right.
You want in? Come in. What do you want?
Right.
Say something.
Yeah, I feel like you're taunting. We're taunting it now.
Well, it's taunting us.
Yeah, it is kind of teasing.
It's literally like going like, hey.
It's kind of like a little.
It's like we deal with it all day with our kids. I feel like ghosts can't scare parents because all day long we have kids going, mama, 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 dada,
mama?
dada, and you go, what,
No.
what, and then they go, and then they don't have anything to say. It's like it feels like that a little bit. It's kind of like, I'm here. The ghost is like, I'm here. I'm like, okay, and
yeah.
Get on with it. Are you going to scare me? Are you going to do something?
I'm too tired to be scared.
The lights will flicker in the house.
That's how I feel about it. Because like if it happens at night, I'm always like, I'm too tired.
I know.
To be scared.
The lights flicker a lot too.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's a solid feature. Some lights have dimmers, some just flicker because they're haunted.
Yep.
Costs extra.
I was just curious if anyone had pulled on the door as you like are walking out of the house yet, because it's happened to me quite a few times.
Yeah, all the time, but I just always thought it was wind.
Well, I think maybe sometimes it is, but
or like airflow.
Sure. What you're thinking of though, I feel like is when like you can feel that
I haven't like gotten into a tug of war.
Yeah, there is a feeling of wind when like it feels a little more difficult to close it because it's like a pressure,
or it's too easy.
Yes.
Open.
It wasn't that.
That's what
it was
I'm imagining.
it was a normal closing of door, then all of a sudden janking it open, and then I was like, okay. And then I closed it. That wasn't a wind.
Well, I'll protect you.
I'm fine. I'm just like guy.
Yeah.
Get a life. So I was curious about that.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll put on my night vision goggles and I'll be on the lookout for it tonight. Can I say something?
You can, of course.
I wanted to give you a genuine compliment.
Don't trust this at all.
Why don't
it's going to be like,
it?
You're so good at ignoring me. Or it's going to be like something like that.
No, it's not.
What is it?
You do these like little songs for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And you showed me one that you were working on the other day about can I say what it's about?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
The drawing one?
Oh, yeah.
So Maisie like forgot that you can't draw on things that aren't paper, and she drew a self-portrait on our carpeted stairs in permanent marker.
Yeah.
And I love it, like, you know what I mean, because
so
that rug, carpeted stairs, but like
it's disgusting.
I hate, but like this particular carpeted stair is disgusting, so I'm like, it adds character to, I kind of like it. But you made up a song from the point of view of the drawing on the stairs, and then you animated it with the actual drawing, and are currently making a video for the kids.
I made one, and I
don't know if it was
posted like a draft of it in a vlog today.
Oh, so maybe for listening, you've seen this.
I'm not done with it because the kids all wanted to be in it, and I'm hoping, I don't like my voice on it. I want one of the kids' voice, hopefully Maisie's, because it's like a self-portrait of her. Yeah, it's a lot of words in that song, so I don't know, but that's the hope. So it's not done, but yeah, I started working on that.
Yeah, so and like this is something that you do often. And it's, especially recently, I feel like, you know, there's been a few instances of this, and I know you writing songs hasn't always worked out. Yeah.
Well, as long as I don't have a certain instrument, hopefully it's fine.
But like I love. I've always like written, you know, little dinky songs and stuff like that. But I was just like, oh, I know I should be doing that for the kid. You know, I'll sing song stuff with them, but like I haven't like really that I can think. Can you think of like anything that I've been like, oh, I wrote this on guitar?
Grilled cheese and applesauce.
Oh, I guess that's true. Well, it's been a while.
We did grilled cheese and applesauce. We did Shadobie Dough about the moth, and we worked on Octo the Octopus.
Oh, right, yeah.
So we've certainly done songs together.
Yeah, I guess it's just been a minute.
Grilled cheese and applesauce was yours though. You did that.
Yeah. Well, Shadobie Dough, I was playing on piano, and I was like, hey, do you want to help me finish this? And I think this Octo the Octopus was the same way.
Yeah.
But in any case, I just find you've just been killing it with those things lately.
Maisie's making it so easy for me.
And I just wanted to say it's so great. Yeah, and you editing her singing and like putting music to it. Like I just think that you're musically very talented. Your degree is showing.
Thank you.
And it's so creative, and I just think it's so awesome. I think our kids are really lucky to have a.
Oh, thanks. That is, you did give a nice compliment.
A madre who would take the time and have the mind. I know it's got to be hard in your mind.
It's a disorder.
It's been diagnosed. But like, I'm so happy that you have that mind, because it also like sees a child's drawing on the stairs, and I was like, and is like, I'm gonna write a song from that thing's point of view, because I know my kids will love it, and they've all been just walking around singing it, screaming it, screaming it, singing it, scream fighting it.
Yeah, they love those songs, like specifically Maisie, but it is like a disorder what happens in my brain, because what Maisie has been making it so easy, because Maisie's constantly singing, which I love. It's the cutest thing ever. She's always singing everything. When she plays by herself, when she plays with her dolls, they're singing to each other. She's singing to them. It's the best.
She narrates.
She narrates everything. Yeah. She sings everything. And she also loves to draw. So the combination of the fact that she's always singing and the stuff she sings is so cute and so funny, and then her drawings are so incredible. I'm like, can't help but like, that's the only thing I could think about is like, oh my God, I want to. But the day she drew that on the stairs, I was with all the kids, and when we were walking up the steps, I looked away for, it was 2 seconds. Yeah. Wesley said something to me, and I was talking to him, then I turned back around, and it was halfway done. She didn't finish it, stopped her, because it doesn't even have arms, this thing. But
too bad.
It's too bad. But she so she stopped, but I was at the time, I was like, no, don't draw on the stairs. You're not supposed to draw on the stairs. You're not supposed to draw on the stairs. But then every time I walk past it, from that day on, it's been there for like a month. Every time I see it, I go, I think about this. I just think of its point of view. I'm like, this thing is stepped on all day long, this poor little drawing.
You started to feel empathy for the drawing?
Yeah, I was like, and I just immediately, I was like, this has to be a song, like a kid, or a story, but like a book, a children's book. Like a kid drew a picture on the stairs.
It works as that too. It's like a children's book kind of.
Then it's not its fault. It got stuck there, and people don't.
Is this already a Pixar movie? Let us know if this is already a Pixar movie. Let us know.
And it's stuck there. Its only neighbors are some crumbs and other stains, some fingerprints on the wall. It wants to be with the other drawings. It wants to be framed on the wall like the other pictures, but because it got
you laugh, you
drawn
cry
on the carpet, I just was like, every time I walk past, I think about this, and every day I've been like, I have to write that song. I have to write a song about this. And then finally, sat down and started doing it. But the different lyrics that I've gone through for that, and I don't think I've landed on the final ones. I wanted to ask your opinion on them. There's one I liked. I was trying to think of like stuff that had double meanings or whatever, and nothing would fit in like the musical restraints that I had because I was using some random royalty-free track. I didn't write the song. But there's like it's soul crushing, being crushed by the souls that you like, the souls of all these people.
Mm-hmm. I get that. Yeah.
But like things that were like doubles like that, like of like, what else could there be of what's like one step for one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Like how could one step be one giant what for her? Like I was trying to think of like famous
on this
popular.
Oh, I see.
Like
on the stairs, but no one stares at me.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See,
those kind of things.
Yeah, those kind of things. So I was trying to think of more stuff like that. But when I get these ideas in my mind, this horrible thing happens, which is the disease of my brain, which is, oh, I have to do this. And it's like you when you think of a tattoo, you're like, when you get an idea for a tattoo, or like there's a few things like that with you. You have to go now. Like you got to go do it. And that's how it is with those songs for me. It's like I can't do it when I'm done with all my work and when I'm done with everything. I literally have to go do it once I start it. I can't stop. So like, even though I was seeing it every day and I was like, oh, I have this idea. I couldn't get it out of my mind. It wasn't going to leave my mind.
You knew once you started, you had to like.
Well, yeah. And there was no option of me not ever doing it. Like I was like, I have to do that at some point. And then once I started it, I was like, I need to finish this quickly. I want to get it done as quickly as possible. So I got to a point where I was like, I need to stop working on this and just like go with whatever lyrics I have. But I feel like it could use another week or two of work.
She drew me in green, but she should have drawn me in blue because I'm so sad.
Yes, that's cute.
I don't know. That's not a double meaning, but
I like that her neighbors are like, what is this girl's neighbors?
It's cat hair.
It's just crumbs and cat hair.
Yeah. It's a ball of cat hair that can talk.
And you just gave her the time of day. She would be your friend. Instead, you just step on this thing. But I was trying to think of different things about feet.
Daddy long legs.
Steps and stairs and what could have double meanings.
Mm-hmm.
But also I don't know how to animate things. I'm not a good animator. So that was hard for me too.
Drawn here on a rug, but I just need a hug.
Oh, see? She can't hug her because she don't have arms.
You really hung up on the no arms thing.
Well, what's funny is I wasn't, but the day I started working on it, I started singing it to Flynn. I didn't have it recorded. I sang it to him because I love getting the kids' opinions on things because they're smarter than me.
Yeah.
And so I was telling Flynn about the song and I started singing it to him, just like the chorus, the do 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 doodly dee, everybody steps on me. And I was singing it to him and he goes, yeah, and it's so funny, she doesn't even have arms. And I had never even noticed it.
Yeah.
And he kept talking about, he's like, yeah, she doesn't even have arms. Isn't that crazy?
Well,
that's all he noticed was the fact that she didn't have arms.
Okay.
And so I was like, I want to put that in because that was something that he noticed.
If you know Maisie's drawing style, which she definitely has a style, arms are minimal in her characterizations of people, I would say. It also, like, have you ever seen the South Park movie?
Probably.
This came out forever ago, but like in the movie, they draw Canadians, and they draw Canadians very different than the other characters for some reason. It's like a kind of a very minimal, just kind of like dots for eyes, like around it. It looks to me, it reminds me a lot about what like Maisie's natural style is.
Yeah, I feel like she does arms. I did stop her before. I know she had planned on doing arms, and she got cut off.
I say let her finish, man.
Yeah, maybe
do the whole stairs.
Maybe we should because
we're ripping that stuff up eventually, anyways, right? So it's so terrible.
Well, thank you for the compliment. I have a lot of fun doing them. I mean it.
I mean it a lot. I love, and then when you kind of always like premiere it for them, you know what I mean? And we're all like huddled around like your laptop. It's just so sweet. Just watch their faces.
They love it. This morning was the first thing they said. They wanted to watch the song and listen to the song. And Wesley actually is the one who always starts singing along immediately if he doesn't know the words.
Yeah, he beams.
He loves it.
Yeah.
I do want to read some comments.
Fine.
We can talk more about your things.
I don't have any. No, that's all I had.
There are some comments I want to talk about, but there's one in particular that I wanted to get to because I know it might take a minute to get through it because there's a follow-up to this comment. Okay. So Banana Please said, that's actually not. I did want to read that one. I'll read that one, but this isn't what I wanted to talk about. Banana Please said, This episode made me rage. Like, I can't explain. The fact that none of the comments seem to be talking about it is making me crazy. Everyone I know pronounces the L in calm, balm, palm, and psalm. The fact that y'all don't is insane. Because last week we talked a lot about the English language and the weird silent letters. Calm.
Where
balm.
regionally is this person from? Because she said y'all, which makes me feel like she's from the South.
Calm.
So if I'm from the East Coast, I have East Coast, like whatever, like, and I say calm, like if I'm
You definitely don't say calm. The L.
if I'm from the South, I would say calm. Maybe there's something there.
I don't know.
Hey, can you pass me the lip balm?
Wouldn't it be more?
Maybe in a Southern accent,
lip balm.
It comes across more.
I don't know.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I don't know where you're from, but yeah, I think there's an essence of the L when I say it. There's
Banana,
like
please.
There's like the vibe, like, oh my God, look at the palm tree.
Palm tree.
But I don't say like palm.
Palm.
You say palm, like you say it wider. But okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm sorry. Yeah, I would, if I were to say, oh my gosh, I'm feeling calm. Well, I would never say that. But
I think two things can be true, and I think these are. I believe her that everyone says it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want to know where you're from.
Yeah, but I feel like it might be a regional thing because I don't really hear it, but I'll listen out for it here.
I've seen people say on TikTok lately, they'll be like, if you say these few words, like anyone can tell where you're from. People will be like, I don't think I have an accent. I think I have a very neutral accent, but there's these 4 words that you can say. And I don't remember, I think one is bag, like B-A-G, bag.
Big.
But one of them is...
I do remember.
Well, I remember one of the words because every time I'm like, are you serious with how you pronounce that? And I'm starting to feel like I say it wrong. B-A-G-E-L. One of your favorite things.
Bagel.
A bagel.
Yeah, that is one. People can say
everyone
bagel.
I've seen, people can't say it. They go like bagel. Bagel.
Bagel.
They say like, I can't even, it's so weird. I can't even say it how they say it. But it's bagel. Anyway, this is the comment I wanted. This is the comment I wanted to read. It's from Melanie. She said, I say lip balm and also teach that term to my child. Because I said, no one says lip balm. That's what I said. So she said, I say lip balm and also teach that term to my child because we don't use the chapstick brand ever. First of all, I want to know why. So that's the correct term. We only use non-chemical ones. Oh, I guess chapstick must have chemicals. I don't really want the toxic mainstream brand to get undeserved credit or promotion. So that you literally explained why. Now, but this made me think. This made me think about how I did not realize that chapstick
was a brand name
and not just what you call lip, it's lip balm.
That's interesting. Are you going to go through a list of other things?
Oh,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay, good.
So Kleenex, I always knew was one because that one blew my mind when I found out that Kleenex is not the name of a tissue. Like I thought it was
I
like,
didn't know
call
that,
it a tissue or call it a
chapstick was
Kleenex.
trademarked and was that thing.
I didn't either.
But now that I picture the tubes, they just say that, and I'm sure there's like a registered R thing there.
So there's a lot of these things and I'm sure there's even more. I'm just going to list a few. Okay, these are things that I did not know. Pretty much. Yeah, I don't think I knew any of these. Maybe a couple of them are brand names that I thought were just like the commonly used name for the thing. Okay, Band-Aids.
Bandits.
Did you know that?
Our kids call them bandits.
Bandits. They do call them Band-Aids.
No, I didn't know that.
That was the weirdest response.
Well, I'm trying to visualize and picture anything else saying it that it's a Band-Aid other than like the typical box that you see that says Band-Aids. And if there's other ones,
the other ones would say adhesive bandages. All right, Post-it notes.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Yeah, adhesive from notes that movie, or sticky notes.
They said they invented it.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that movie, Romeo and Michelle?
No. Oh yeah, I guess so. Okay, roller skates.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Inline skates is what you're supposed to say. Inline skates?
No, inline skates would be rollerblades. You mean rollerblades?
Maybe I mean rollerblades. Yeah, I guess that's maybe what I meant.
Rollerblades was a brand?
I guess.
Yeah, maybe because then they would call it inline skating.
Frisbee. Did you know that? That's a brand.
No, I didn't know that.
We're doing a podcast. Here's another one. Scotch tape.
Knew that.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't. I wouldn't.
It's called because
I guess I would just call it tape.
It says it, yeah.
I wouldn't say, "Can you pass the Scotch tape?" I would just say tape.
Yeah, that one doesn't like have as much of a stranglehold on the
Ziploc bags.
product. Ziploc bags. What are the other ones called?
Zip top bags or reclosable plastic bags.
Is anybody? I feel like people don't buy like the store brand of that. I feel like that's.
I do. I have. They're cheaper.
Yeah.
We love a deal. We love a deal.
If you open the little drawer where all those things go, I feel like they're all...
welcome to freaking when you get a delivery person getting you stuff.
Yeah. You should go to the store.
Kitty litter.
No.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It is.
Kitty litter.
Mm-hmm.
Trademarked. TM. What do they call non-kitty litter?
It's crazy. Cat litter, love. A yo-yo? That's a brand name. And listen to the...
I knew yo-yo was a brand name. Wait, Duncan?
I didn't. Duncan
yo-yo, yeah. Isn't that the most famous brand of yo-yos? Duncan yo-yos?
I don't know.
But I just know. I feel like, isn't your nephew named after yo-yos?
Oh my God. Dunkin' Donuts is way more popular than whatever this Dunkin' Yo-Yo brand is you're talking about. But yo-yo,
I'm not arguing that Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, why would you think he'd be named?
Who's the more popular Dunkin'? Is he named after Dunkin' Donuts?
He's not named after any of them.
How did you start that conversation? I'm not arguing which is the most popular Dunkin'.
You said he was named after Dunkin' Yo-Yos or something.
I just can picture your brother magician. Like,
he would not name
yo-yos.
his son
and
after a yo-yo.
He's like doing a yo-yo.
Have you really thought
and he
this
reads
whole
the
time?
side of it. Dunkin'. Yeah.
Have you thought this? You're joking. Are you
I'm
being
not.
serious? You thought they named him Duncan because of a yo-yo?
I thought it had something to do with yo-yos. Yo-yos to me are magic. In my mind, it falls under magic. And I can picture your brother go and then be like, huh, Duncan. I like that. Maybe I made up that whole narrative in my head.
Maybe.
But
you definitely
I'm pretty
did.
sure. I'll ask him next time I see him.
Well, you don't need to. I can tell you. They did not name Duncan after a yo-yo brand.
Oh.
Anyway, yo-yo.
What is it from?
What from?
The name.
They liked the name Duncan.
Okay.
Not from yo-yos, though. But I love this one because the name you're supposed to say it, if it's not the yo-yo brand, is very funny to me.
Okay.
Toy on a string. Popsicle is a brand. They're not all popsicles. You're supposed to say ice pop.
When I see, when I see it with a lot of these, when I see that in my head, when I picture it, I picture the font that it is on the box, and that like the font lets me know. Oh yeah, that's not so surprising because like that font is so unique to that.
It is.
Whatever the product is, or the thing you're talking about. That I'm like, oh yeah, I can picture the font and like the registered trademark thing after it.
I can too, but I still wouldn't call a non-popsicle brand.
What would you call it?
I'd call it a popsicle. They're all popsicles. If it's frozen something on a stick, it's a popsicle.
Frozen on a stick, it's a popsicle. Yeah,
yeah.
And even if it's not on a stick, if it's just in like the long plastic tube, and
it's a popsicle.
It's still a popsicle. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember push-ups? Push-up pops, not bras. Push-up popsicles.
Yeah,
the Flintstones
ones. Come on.
And you bang the stick, it would get
whatever
too frozen.
That orange frozen
and you
goo
like
was.
Bang the stick, try to get the card. And when the cardboard, when the ice cream would start to like melt and get all soggy.
They don't make those anymore.
Gross. Maybe they do. Those were good. The like orangey cream. Yeah, that
blows my mind. That like, have we talked about this in the podcast before? That the staying power of a cartoon from like the
We've talked about
origins
Flintstones.
of cartoons,
yes,
has become okay. So I was talking about the vitamins, like, and how I was like, why is no kid knows what Flintstones even is anymore, except for the vitamins or the cereal.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles,
and they also had popsicles.
Yeah, crazy.
Whoever is like the marketing person that like owns the intellectual property of Flintstones, genius. I don't know how they did it. We did talk about this though. There's a bunch of things like this. There's more. We don't need to bore everyone with it, but like hula hoop, AstroTurf, crock pot, laundromat, these are all brands. It's not crock pot makes sense to me, but I would still call any other crock pot a crock pot.
Same. What's the point of all
these? You
these?
said laundromat?
Yes. Isn't that interesting?
What are they called?
Self-service coin-operated laundry, of course.
I don't think they're enforcing that one because I feel like it says laundromat on all laundromats, but they're not.
No, it's like coin and swish. They like have weird names like that. You can't tell me I'm lying.
Coin and swish?
I don't know. There's things like that.
I believe it. I believe there is one named, coin and swish.
Wash and go.
Wash and go sounds.
I don't know. Anyway, thanks for that comment because it made me look into all that and that was fascinating to me. So we are coming up on our 200th episode. Okay.
I mean, in like 6 weeks.
That's pretty soon enough. And people were very excited about it and giving us a lot of suggestions. Gidget Trey is something said, for episode 200, you should go over the funniest moments of each episode and watch them and comment on them. On each episode, that would be a very long thing, but
I've always wanted to do that.
Well, I think they should tell us if there's a standout moment for you in the comments, please. I want to know, oh my gosh, when you guys sang the song, when Colleen did this, when Erik did this. If anyone could help, tell us.
Like narrow it down.
Because clearly we don't even remember what we've talked about on the podcast because every week I feel like is full of we just just saying like, do we already talk about this? Have we talked about this before? I think we've talked about this before. So I don't know what we have and what we haven't done. So tell us your favorite moments because then it'd be more fun to react to your favorite moments, your funniest moments. What are you doing? I
was trying to read the name again because you butchered that name so hard.
Oh, well then you'd have to, there you go. That one?
Gidget, it looks like it's Gidget Reyes.
Isn't that what I said?
73. You didn't say anything. You just kind of slurred a long sound.
Oh, I thought I said that. All right. Next. Oh, but the other main thing, there was so many comments, like an insane amount.
What did I do wrong?
That said that we should go to Sonic for the 200th episode.
Oh, funny. Okay.
Literally everyone was like, please finally go. So I think we kind of have to.
I think I saw a list where it was ranked like one of the most unhealthy fast food chains.
Perhaps. But yeah,
but that's not what those places are for, are they?
Everyone was saying like Sebastian Bird was the top comment and it said, how about go to Sonic for the 200th episode? But it was, the next top comment was from Shelby, Sonic for the 200th episode. We need it. I mean, everyone was commenting this. So I feel like we literally have to. But
we should go to Sonic and talk about the best moments.
Yeah.
Of
the podcast.
Of what we've, whatever we're doing. I don't know. Whatever it says.
I want to read one more comment. It's from Sally Harmon. Said, well, actually, there's two more comments. Sorry, I lied. Sally Harmon said, I had a possum as a pet when growing up. Her mother had been hit by a car and she was a baby just scurrying about on the road when we picked her up. Her name was Annie. She was litter box trained and loved to be held and cuddled. She also loved cornbread and would stick her head in the middle of any piece we gave her, which made her head always smell like it. We called her Cornbread Head. I just thought that was so cute. It was like such a sweet story about an opossum.
Cornbread head.
I love it.
Same thing happened to me.
You had a cornbread head?
No, I raised a possum from a baby. Did I ever talk about that on the podcast?
You certainly have, my love. And then this was the last one I wanted to read. And this one was fascinating to me. It's from Anastasia Beaverhausen. Okay.
That name is...
It could be Anastasia.
World class.
Actually, not Anastasia.
Well, what's the last name again?
Beaverhausen. But I think it's Anastasia, not.
That is, I mean,
pretty great.
That is the greatest name I've ever heard in my life.
Well,
that has to be a character.
Anastasia said, the mandible, you probably know this. I didn't know this and I feel really dumb. What's the mandible of?
The mandible of a beetle?
Yeah, what is a mandible?
It's like what they eat with. It's like what they...
Yeah, but what is it technically like? We have one.
It's like the lips?
I'm so glad you don't know because I didn't know. And I thought I was worried I was going to read this.
Is it his incisor? What do you mean? What is it?
It's jaw.
It's jaw.
Yeah, the mandible is the jaw.
Yeah.
Don't act like you knew. You just said lips.
I got Beaverhausen.
Humans have mandibles too, just not extended like the beetles. Your mandible is your lower jaw and your upper jaw is your maxilla.
Someone paid attention in science class.
I thought that was interesting. That was interesting to me and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Beaverhausen?
Please let us know what your favorite moments from
that also has multiple meanings, by the way.
Okay.
It's trademarked or whatever we were talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I give up on this.
Let us know what your favorite moments are from our show, from whatever this is, this thing where we sit and talk in front of the camera for an hour or so. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.